So here I am. I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but I like the multiplayer. The single player seems kind of boring to me. So what are the voices inside my head have to say about this game, huh? Yeah.
This summer, one man plays a game on single player that he really doesn't care for. Really? Come on. Why aren't you? You're an Xbox One.
Oh, man. Ooh. Nah, I don't care about you. Jesus. Okay, so we're off to a usual Halo experience here. Oh my god, who the hell cares?
She said there was something big
Guys, we're gonna go in the rear entrance. Get it? Like in the butt? Yeah, it's in the butt. What the hell? Hey, I got that shield, did you?
Just wondering why you suck so much at this.
Yeah, I tell you, he sucks at this. You bet she's probably horrible at this game. Fuck him. You get his ass kicked by these fucking enemies in no time.
I can't believe I'm actually still playing this game. I haven't cracked this game open in months. Months, I tell you.
Come on, what the fuck? Fine. Oh, no, Storm. There we go. That's the suppressor I want. I don't know, maybe it was the overexposure of the single player. The multiplayer is fun, but too many people talking about Halo in high school.
I don't know, I feel like the one thing that Halo always had was a pretty decent, consistent story mode. But something I always liked. I mean, I haven't finished Halo 1, but I've finished all the other ones. You can do like ledge climbing. So
that's
you can
right.
Make it up there. Geez, you really haven't played Halo in a while, huh?
I have not played Halo 5 in the longest time. You can finish it using playing a while. Stop laughing at me, Rob. Oh! Come on, noob, get with it! Shut up, Mickey Mouse. The fuck did you just say to me? I will fucking murder you! Whoa, alright, God. Who invited him in the apartment anyway? Oh boy! Alright, where the hell is everything? Where's that red beam of death coming from? I want that for Disneyland! Be the last ride you ever fucking take! There it is! I want that in my theme park tomorrow! I don't think we can make... I don't care what you think! Oh.
I will tell you, I like this section of the game. It reminds me of Siberia. It was cold, filled with people who wanted to kill me. My family wasn't there anymore. You know, everything, all the comforts of home.
How do you... What do you have... God damn it, Rob, what do you have melee on? It's not B.
Red bumper.
Very much like Siberia. Friends are not, they are useless. These...
Like, so what is it exactly that makes you not really like the single player as much, John? I mean, as opposed to multiplayer? Because I know you like the multiplayer. We play it a lot. It's... What is it about the single player that kind of, like, puts you off as opposed to...
I honestly don't know. I think it is legit just like the oversaturation of people loving Halo. It's like... I don't... Maybe I'm just not a single-player shooter guy anymore? I don't know. I honestly don't know, man. I think I just rip on it because, well, that's what I do with really popular games.
I mean, obviously, you know, Halo's not exactly known for its great storyline, so...
Yeah, I mean...
That's not the... You know, that's definitely not the reason why I like the single player. I mean, part of what I like about the single player is just that the campaign itself just is solid. It has good level design. In, you know, for the most part. There were a couple spots in this game where the enemy encounters were a little more frustrating than they should have been.
I suppose.
Especially the end game. But I mean, for the most part, the level design's solid. Just the variety of weapons that you can use at all times is good.
I gotta jump for that.
The music and the set pieces are amazing. That's probably the biggest thing that I like is all of that put together.
They've definitely got the sci-fi down. I suppose it really is the whole, like, it really is, oh, look, it's another Halo game. Oh my god, such a great story. I get so involved with the characters. I'm like, how? Maybe it's
the characters for the most part aren't the greatest. I've like I said, the only Halo game I haven't finished is Halo 1, and I don't really find Master Chief to be the best character.
He's like the definition of typical Space Marine.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, it's not even so much like, typical Space Marine. I mean, yeah, he's a decent character, but he's not a great character. The writing in Halo has never been the best, but it's still, like, the story is always kind of basic, but sometimes it's better that way because the gameplay is more important.
Oh, absolutely.
And they definitely nail the gameplay with single player and multiplayer too. But single player campaign, the gameplay is important because you want to keep the player engaged and playing. So.
Oh yeah. Simplistic, not overly complex story, because I don't know. I just feel like people have been toning this game as like, oh my god, the next Halo game's coming out. It's amazing. Oh, and once again, I'm so invested. How are you invested in any of these characters?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things too. Like, it's not like Mass Effect, where like Mass Effect really makes you like build like really get involved in your characters, and this game just doesn't have that kind of storyline. Mass Effect is a game that at its shortest can last a couple hours, but at its longest can be 30-40 hours worth of gameplay and playing with the same characters and dialogue trees. I mean, I've had Mass Effect game sessions where I play for 2 hours and I don't fire my gun once because I'm doing story stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas Halo it's constant action. It's made to be constant action. The characters, it's hard to have a really compelling story with a lot of action in it, because it's hard to develop characters while you're in the middle of action sequences.
But it almost feels like they're forcing it, though. They're like, what's going to happen to Master Chief? Is he a traitor? Like, who cares?
I mean, the thing about this game is that while its story isn't that great, they did a good job with what little story the game did have. And, while the characters aren't the best, they're not, super, super interesting, it's still, they're still decent characters. But the most important part with this game is the gameplay. It's not the story.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I keep coming back to Halo's story mode, is that the gameplay is good enough that it keeps me coming back to play the next game. And, in some cases going back to play the previous one, since I still haven't finished Halo 1.
Yeah.
Which is the only storyline of Halo I haven't finished. And I'm about halfway through that right now.
I mean, every great shooter I've ever played didn't have much of a storyline, I suppose. Doom, one of my personal favorites.
Yeah, Doom had zero story.
Yeah.
It had a concept for the original Doom. It was just, you're a space marine on Mars.
Hell invades, kill demons. That's it.
Hell invades.
Man, good thing you picked me up there. Otherwise, I would have been out of luck.
Hey, that's a Halo pun.
It is. Whoa, hey. I'm in rough shape here. I will say this. The Bungie crew really have, shooters down to a science.
Well, keep in mind, too, that Bungie's not even making this anymore.
I know. But, I mean, I'm watching you play Destiny recently, and I'm watching this thing, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I can... This is screaming Destiny right now. A lot of the same feel. It's crazy. I suppose maybe this is more. This has become less of a let's play a game that is completely overrated. More of a learning experience, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, this game is definitely better for its multiplayer than it is for its single player, but the single player just has some great aspects to it, just with the set pieces, with the music, with the solid gameplay, that it just makes it worth coming back to over and over again.
Yeah. Around the corner here. The weapons are interesting. Like I said, there's a lot of aspects I like about Halo. I mean, sci-fi space shooters, I don't think would be as popular without this starting off on the original Xbox.
And you know what? As much as 90-ish% of the people that get Call of Duty every year are specifically getting it for the multiplayer and not even touching the single player.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of people out there who literally just play Call of Duty for the single player.
Which I can't imagine. That's like, oh, he got away.
I mean, there's a lot of people that just don't. I mean, it's definitely a minority, but there's definitely people out there that don't like online multiplayer games, but they like the gameplay of the competitive shooters, so they just play them for the single player. So
true. Yay, scatty shot. Maybe I should go home, because I bought this game and never cracked the single player. I did what I did with every Call of Duty game I ever had. I went, okay, Call of Duty, I don't get multiplayer. Just because it was the how they showed off the multiplayer for the launch. It was like, oh yeah, we've got a single life elimination game type. I'm watching all these people like. Hold on, what? Hold on, that's crouched. There we go. Movement like sliding, side dashing, get away from people. It just seemed like, and I'm very competitive, so it seemed like you get an advantage over people with everything built into the game, and I didn't even give a second thought to the single player. I gotta check this out. Maybe I should beat this. Maybe I should hop on and actually beat it. Probably a bunch of easy gamer score too.
Yeah, I mean, if you care about achievements, I mean, you can get a decent amount just from playing the single player. Halo, of course, is famous for its really hard achievements for some of the single player, though. Like, they almost always have some sort of beat the game on Legendary by yourself.
Yeah, right.
Solo, stuff like that, or some sort of, beat a level, lasso.
All skulls.
Legendary, all skulls on.
Yeah. Stuff
like that, so.
And this wasn't exactly a smaller game either. This is Halo 5. Like, this is huge.
Yep.
And they still managed to. I suppose they still managed to do like that. They show off the power of the console beautifully. Because there's not a huge visual drop here between the cutscene and the gameplay. Although it is 30 frames a second. I remember that old argument. Oh, it's not 60 during the cutscenes because it's more cinematic. Yeah, it is. It's weird to watch. You ever walk into Best Buy and see one of the TVs, and it's running a movie at 60 frames a second, and it doesn't look. It looks too real to be
weird. Yeah.
Very weird. But gameplay-wise, 60's better. But I'm sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent there. I just remember that old argument, everyone bitching on the internet.
It's fine.
Alright. Well, this has been a learning experience for me. I was going to go off on a bunch of tangents or voices.
And it turned into somebody else. Maybe I'll take it easy on your Messi too. I don't know. Maybe I'll give him a break next time.
Oh, but if you like that, subscribe. Check us out. Share the video. And, get my psychiatrist. The voices are coming back. Actually, no, forget that. They can stay. They're fun. Until next time, guys. Stay infinite.